So I'm going to take the time to show you how to draw like a cartoon RV. And first thing I want to do is get rid of this little outline of a document. So I'm going to go here to File, Document Properties. We'll pull this up here where I can see it. And I want to click on Resize Page. And I think down here it says Show Page Border. I'm going to turn that off. And there it's taken care of. Now I'm going to draw the trailer. So I click this Bezier tool. Make sure it says None. I do the outline of my trailer, and everywhere that you see these little transitions, that's where I'm clicking my left mouse button. And I'm going to make the tongue of the trailer like this. Come along here, and I'm going to do the wheel wells. And then the back wheel well. There. And now I'm going to thicken up that line like that. And now I'm going to come here to my node tool, and I'm going to delete those two. And we'll delete this one. And we'll pull this one down. Actually, Control Z. Try that again. If I hold my Control key down, you can see I can reshape that. And we'll pull this up. And I might adjust this a little bit like this. And same thing on this side. And I can just pull this up here like this. Now I want to highlight these nodes. And I want to delete those. And we'll pull, just to give them that cartoonish look. Something like that. Pull that up like that. And try to replicate it the best I can and as quickly as I can. So I'm going to pull this back here like that, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm ready to do the wheels. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to grab a circle tool and I'm going to draw a wheel. Kind of make it oblong like that. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Control C, Control V. And I'm going to make that wheel white. So I'm just going to click white. And I need to give it a line just so I can see it. And now I'm going to make it a little bit smaller like this. We'll pull it over here and place it inside the other one. Highlight both of those, or select both of them. Right mouse click and group them. I'm going to rotate it just a little bit. As a matter of fact, maybe 180 degrees here. I need to regroup them. For some reason they come undone there. Group. Click it again. I'm going to rotate it around like this. Control C, Control V. Now I have two wheels. I'm going to place this one here. And same thing with this one here. Now I'm going to make a back bumper to my little RV. Just like that. Hold that Control key down, or that Shift key. Shift key. We'll pull that in. Just like that. And I'm going to color that in. And then I'm going to make one more real quickly. Something small, similar to this. And then we'll pull it down here and place it right on top of the other one. We hit Alt. Just kind of bring it in there like that. Click off of it. And now I'm ready for my door. So I'm just going to click the rectangle tool here. I'm going to draw a door. And I don't want to have a fill, so I'm going to click this little X here. I want to manipulate that door, so I change the object to path and click the node editor. And I'm going to pull that up a little and pull this one up a little like this. Pull it in just a little bit like that. And I'm going to duplicate that door. Control C, Control V. And I want to make this one solid, so I'm going to make it green. And that way I can work with it a little bit better. I'm going to pull it up here like this. And now I'm going to start shaping it where it looks like the door is open. And we'll pull this one down just a little bit like that. And I'm going to put a doorknob on it. So just change the color to black. Control Z. Click off that door. Like this. Make a little doorknob. Pull it over there. Put it right on the door. Make it a little bit smaller. All right, now I want to color the inside, so I'm going to click my paint can, and I'm going to click this gold right here, and see if I can make that gold. And apparently, I'm going to hit Control Z. A little bit of an issue there. Let me try it one more time if that doesn't work. Let's see here. There. Okay, now I'm going to make my windows. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here. And I'm going to make a window. I'm going to make it a bright yellow, like there's a light on inside. I'm going to click this path, object to path. Click my node editor, and I'm going to reshape it, something like that. Now I'm going to put my sashes inside of there. So I click this tool, click here. I'm going to click this tool, and I'm going to do triangle in. I'm going to click here down to here, and this is where I'm going to zoom in, hold my control key down, spin my mouse wheel, and I'm going to use my node editor, and I'm going to grab that little triangle and thicken it up a little. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click off of that. Control C, Control V. I'm going to rotate that around like this. I'm going to bring it in here like that. Pull it in a little bit, just like that. Now I can click this one, hold my control key down, click this one, or shift key, I'm sorry. Then Control C, Control V, and it gives me another copy of it. I just pull it over here. And I'll just copy that whole window, delete. I thought I had one already made. So I'm going to group that. I'm going to highlight this. Actually, Control C, Control V, pull it over here. We got both our windows. Now, of course, you can come in here, manipulate this window a little bit differently than the other by changing the way the sash looks, or whatever the case is. Okay, so now I'm going to click here, zoom out a little bit, click off the document. You can kind of see through this green, and that probably has something to do with the opacity right here. So if I pull that, if I double click it right here, there you go. Now you can no longer see through that door. So I want the rest of the camper same color. So I'm going to see if I can click this paint can, click that green, click here. And there you go. I got that little camper pretty much done. I could come in here and change the color of the wheels to match the camper itself. Now I'm going to put a little antenna on top. Just come here and click this little rectangle tool, change it back to black, make it just a little bitty antenna like that. Click my little ellipse tool, come across here, something similar to that. See how that looks? Looks pretty good. And there you have it. I can put a little ball here on the end, make it look like it's the little hitch, and pretty much finished. Just need to go back and correct that green in there, I think. There you go. And that's how you draw a little cartoon trailer. You can mess around with it. The main thing is getting to know how this Bezier, however you pronounce it, tool works. But if you simply just want to make like a scroll, you come up here and you click on this, for instance, triangle in, click, click. Just continue to click until you make whatever you want. And then when you click your node editor, you can come here and make the thickness like this, or pull this all the way down into here like that. And then you simply make you another one. Just click here, click, click. And you can make all kinds of designs like this. And then you grab this little tool right here. And then you want to bring it in to line up on this one. something like that. And you can manipulate it a little bit by rotating it to where it lines up a little bit better. Go down your Alt key or whatever, and you can see how quickly you can make a scroll. All right, so if I wanted to, I'm going to go ahead and delete that scroll real quick. As a matter of fact, I might use that as smoke coming out the back end of a truck, for instance. So I could just group that, come here to layers or objects. Let me see, where is it here? Looking for group. Group. You could bring this down now like this and rotate that around. If this was a motorized vehicle and you got your smoke coming out the back end of your vehicle, or coming out the rain coming off your tires, or whatever the case is. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I want all this to fit onto a document that I can take into like laser draw. So I'm going to come here, go to document properties, resize drawing, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and show page border, and I'm going to close that, and you can see I put it within the border for me. And now I can go ahead, file, save as, and I'm going to save it to a folder that I have for Inkscape, if I can find it here. So laser files, I'm going to save it as an Inkscape document in this folder, save, and we'll go ahead and cancel. And that's what you would do. And then if I wanted to save it as a file for the laser itself, I just go to save as and come here and change it to EMF like that, and put it in my laser draw folder and save. And there you go. Hope that helps you out.